Sis. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our gala night celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Londonist DMC. You're all looking wonderful. Everybody's dressed to impress. So welcome. My name is Yasmin Alice, and I will be your host at this beautiful dinner gala, and very proud to be a part of the Londonist family. First of all, I would like to say thank you to one person, the Managing Director of Londonist DMC and the founder, and the one who has ensured that the company is stronger than ever 10 years in. Londonist DMC is a multicultural organization with employees from all around the globe, which values diversity and creating a family atmosphere in the workplace. Londonist DMC's sole purpose is to help students find a home away from home, and they have been succeeding in that for the past 10 years, at the top of their game. Without him, this one person, none of this would have been possible, and we wouldn't have been here celebrating in this beautiful weather in Northern Cyprus and this amazing hotel. So let's give a huge round of applause to our founder and managing director, Asim Ertürk. All right, so in a minute, I will be welcoming on stage our keynote speaker of the night. She is the CEO and the co-founder of Oxbridge Holdings, renowned in international education. She has been guiding her clients for over 20 years about the UK education system and has helped countless students and institutions from Greater China. She supports UK institutions in marketing education in the UK for students all over East Asia. She's a force to be reckoned with in her expertise. Therefore, let's give it up now for Susan Fang. Microphone.
Good evening. Everybody hear me? Now that is better, isn't it? Good evening. So, as co-founder and CEO of Oxbridge Holdings, it is my great honor tonight to be speaking to you in celebration of Londonist DMC's 10-year anniversary. We all heard the great achievements Asim and the team have done with Londonist this past decade. By the look of it, pretty sure a lot of successes are expected in the next decade to come. 10 is a magic number. It's such a wholesome number. You can do a lot in a duration of 10 years. So give me a show of hands. How many of you have been in the student accommodation sector for 10 years? Give me a show of hands, please. 10 years, no? Come on. Thank you. Okay, then again, show of hands, how many of you have been in this industry for more than 10 years? Anybody? Oh, look at that, there. Anybody else? Oh, there. Thank you. There. Oh, my God. Look at you. Okay, can we just give them a round of applause for thanking them for their dedication and commitment to this industry? Okay, I'm not in student accommodation sector, but I am in a very closely related industry. I'm in international education. So for the last 20 years, I commit myself and my business to bringing international students to studying in UK schools and universities. All through my life, I have fought as an underdog. be it as an immigrant in a foreign country, an entrepreneur in a Chinese family that values job security above all else, or as a founder in an industry where many at the top tables are twice my age, of the opposite gender, and possibly non-colored ethnicity. I'm sure a lot of you will relate to this. Today, I will share with you this journey I walked on since day one, 20 years ago. I will share with you 10 pivotal lessons that got me to where I am, that is running a multi-million-dollar education agency business, changing the lives of more than 10,000 students, international students, every year. Thank you. As I reflect on the multiple 10 years of my entrepreneur journey, I encourage you to consider this. How would you measure your multiple of 10 years? Lesson number 1. If we could have the slides, please. Someone, please. Can anybody recognize where I am? So my lesson number 1 is cement your why. Believe me, there were lots of struggles right from the beginning. Throwback to 35 years ago when I first landed in the UK. My parents weren't aware of the pecking order of English schools then, and naively, they sent me to the nearest state secondary. I had no English, I had no friends, and no street cred. And by the look of it, look at my haircut. Of course, I was bullied. See, my surname is Fang. Kids call me Fanny and sniggered behind my back. I had no idea why. Anybody here from across the pond, from America, could you just let me know? Anybody? I know some of you have lived in America. So you might think it's weird because in America, fanny just means bum bag, waist bag. But actually in the UK, it's a slang for vagina, female private parts. So that was the first time I realized, oh my God, teenagers could be really, really cruel. So as upset as I was not defeated. I told myself I would learn English to the best of my ability, and I would do it fast. So 6 months down the line, I went back to the playground, walked up to the bully and his disciples, and shouted at them with the foulest English words I could fathom. I was never bullied again. Thank you. In fact, the bully became my best friend. He was protecting me on the school ground, and that's how I won my street cred. So this, my friends, became my first lesson of my entrepreneur journey. I cemented my why on building a business to help international students to find their footing in a foreign land. Lesson number 2. You can't choose your family. Both my Taiwanese parents worked in civil service. As far as I recall, other members in the wider families were salaried, white-collar professionals. No one has ever owned or run a business. When I first shared with my parents about my desire to start a company, they were horrified. They worried that I'd fall, that I'd take them down with me. I had to keep things on the quiet in case I got an earful, telling me to quit and get a proper job. It was challenging to build a business when family members do not support you or share an entrepreneurial mindset. This is my second lesson on becoming an entrepreneur. I love my parents to bits, but inherently, we are different. I can't undo the fact that we are family, but I can choose to stick to my own path and brave it out of my comfort zone. Lesson number 3. Blessing in disguise. In 2002, the year I got married, I also started my company, Oxbridge, with my husband, Andrew. Just like me, no one in his immediate family ran any business or was business-minded. We were entirely on our own, and that was fine. In our Chinese culture, newly married couple will get money from families and friends. So we used that as our first pot of startup money. We funded the company, and while he continued to work his day job, I quit mine and started our business in the attic of a residential apartment. The first year, I did everything. Despite the fact that I wanted to focus on the UK, most of my friends and families wanted to go to the USA to gain an MBA. I didn't mind. It was good practice, so I did all that job. I was starting to get a very good reputation for the work I did. And then the next year, SARS happened. Anyone here remember 2003, the original pandemic? Anybody old enough to remember 2003? SARS? Thank you, yes. So, my business was shut down immediately because back then the pandemic meant Asia had to be contained and nobody was moving from Asia to the west of the world. It was then I decided, okay, I'll take a sabbatical and go to the UK and visit universities. On this tour, I met my first fairy godmother, a kind, friendly university international officer, loved what I did with my students, guiding them to their best fit universities, but thought I should be making more impact and better, making more money as well. So she introduced me to the business model of commission-based student recruitment. And just like that, I was inducted into the international student recruitment business. My third lesson is this: setbacks aren't bad. Sometimes they are a mixed blessing. Number 4, rejection is protection. So for the next decade or so, I persistently door-knocked every university in the UK to bid for their representation. Some were easy, others not. One particular university, not sure if you can guess which one it is, it's up there. Took me 9 visits and door knocks to say yes. Now, this university is one of my biggest partners, and we thoroughly enjoy our symbiotic relationship. So my 4th lesson is this: rejection is truly protection. It protects me from becoming complacent, entitled, and arrogant. It made the comeback victory ever so sweeter. Number 5, make friends, not enemies. 2006, I took my boutique Taiwanese agency to Beijing, thinking I could replicate the success I had in Taiwan to China, outsmarting my peers and becoming a widely known brand. I couldn't be more wrong. China wasn't on the familiar ground for me, and I was bleeding cash fast. I will never forget that Christmas Day, I was sat in a KFC restaurant, staring blankly at my bucket of chicken, thinking where on earth my next client is going to come from. And then I met my second fairy godmother, but this time he was a dude. So, by uniting small agents, this guy made his pot of gold as a master agent for Canadian universities. He said to me, Susan, with all your UK university contracts, you could do the same. So with that in mind, I turned the business around, and by the end of the next year, my enrollment went from single digit to triple digits. So this fifth lesson is, in China, you win by making friends with everyone instead of being made their competing enemies. Number 6, there is more in you. And of course, for those who read Latin, that's the original Latin phrase. 2009, when Andrew and I had our 7th year each, doing business together as a married couple took a lot of toll on our relationship. Our different management styles put our marriage under a lot of stress. It got to a point that we were on the brink of divorce. I had to do something to save the business and our marriage. So I chose to leave. After I left with my 2 young toddlers aged 4 and 5, I returned to England. At the time, it felt like I was running away. But in retrospect, it was the best decision made. It saved us from tearing down each other. Who knew distance could really make the heart grow fonder? As I reestablished myself in the UK, I found out there were increasingly more younger international kids attending boarding schools. And because their parents were abroad, they all needed an education guardian to take care of them. So the next thing I knew, I set up shop in London and started a K-12 placement and guardianship service to add to our existing business. So my 6th lesson to you is this. Just when I thought I had no more to give because of personal and emotional struggles, I found out there was more in me. Number 7, death is too close. So running a business, as you all know, is tough, but then running a business on top of being a solo parent was even tougher. The more successful I was, the less healthy I got. By 2016, I had ballooned to the biggest size I'd ever been. I was so miserable. But that alone did not prompt me to take action to change. What did, though, were 2 deaths. One was my cousin, who was only 2 years my senior. He died of an aneurysm, led by prolonged stress from overworking. The other was my favorite aunt, who was only 10 years older than me. She died of pancreatic cancer, caused by years of smoking, drinking, and stress eating. Suddenly, I felt death was too close. I didn't want to leave the world so soon, especially as I wanted to see my girls grow up. I told myself, Susan, you got to get your act together. I joined a gym and started PT training 5 times a week. On the 6th day, I rang. So in 3 months, I felt my energy shot through the roof. In the 6th, I had to get a new wardrobe. In a year, I was never once struck down by flu. So losing fat and changing shape were merely a byproduct. I gained years of life that I could have lost had I continued to mistreat myself in the name of business. So this is my 7th lesson. There isn't any business that is worth losing your health for. Think of the people you love. You can only take care of others when you take care of yourself first. Number 8. When the rest of the world sleeps, fight on. Fast forward to 2020-21, the year when COVID struck and the world stopped running. Initially, I was just as lost as everyone. International mobility is fundamental to our sector, and face-to-face conversations are the basis of trust. How could we move on? So just before the pandemic, there were 10,000 registered agents, education agents in China. After a year of complete border closure, fewer than 5,000 were active. I had two choices. Either be conservative, keep operation at a minimum, and sit out the storm. Or be bold, take stock and plan an attack. I chose the latter. Like I said before, I don't like losing, and I don't yield until the fat lady sings. What I did was, I got in touch with every one of my university partners and negotiated for a global contract. Given everyone was on Zoom or Team at the same time, my team could easily counsel online without having to persuade the students to change their behavior. And because it was online counseling, suddenly our reach went from Greater China to the rest of the world. It really was a no-brainer. It was astonishing. By the end of 2022, I upgraded over 70% of our contracts and took our business to parts of the world that were never imagined ever entering. This is my 8th lesson. When the market slows and recession hits, don't sleep like the rest of the world. Invest and expand so that when the world does open up for business again, you will be more than ready to take it on. Number 9, my favorite. To hell with circumstances, I create my own opportunities, my personal motto. So, during the pandemic, and also immediately afterwards, a lot of founders within the remit got together talking. And one founder and I got quite close. Please bear with me. So this founder and I, we were discussing business collaboration. But as the conversation deepened, a merger and acquisition possibility was on the cards. When we began the due diligence procedure, things turned ugly. I understood it was all part of the negotiation to see who would stand down, but still, it stung to hear him dismissing my company as a brick-and-mortar dinosaur compared to his fashionable edtech darling. Needless to say, I walked away from the deal. I walked away not because I wasn't good enough, but because I knew I was more than good enough. I walked away, for starters. I was running a profitable business, even in the years of COVID, which I guessed he couldn't say the same for his. So this is my 9th lesson to you all. Know your stuff well. Don't ever let anyone question your worth. In fact, I thank the naysayers. Because of them, I fight back even harder. And that's when people know I'm a force to be reckoned with. Thank you. Number 10, go that extra mile, always. So you can probably tell from my very horsey and nasal voice tonight that I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I arrived here last night. After a week of the exhibition and meetings in Rotterdam, I leave here tomorrow, going straight to LA to see my daughter, but also to talk shop with universities around town. You may wonder, with an established business under my belt, Susan, why do you need to spread yourself so thin? Point is, I promised Uman, there you go, I promised Uman that I'll be here to celebrate Londonist amazing milestone. Thank you. And to me, supporting a friend and business partner It's worth my time and effort. In business, especially as an entrepreneur, relationships and network are valuable assets. So long as I'm able, mobile, and breathing, I promise I will go that extra mile to make things work. So once again, thank you for having me tonight. Asim, Uman, and Dinara, and all of the Londonist team. Thank you. I stand here to share with you my story at a time. Just one final bit. Thank you so much. One final bit. So I'm sharing my story at a time when we face new challenges in the international education and student accommodation sectors. So as modest, softly spoken, family value-abiding Chinese, Asians, and Euro-Asians, we often do a lot more than we are comfortable to shout out to the public. However, time is changing. The world we live in today is noisy, and unfortunately, we only get to hear people who talk loudly but do a lot less. So don't feel disheartened if you see our effort less valued because of a change in immigration rules or whatnot that led to a restriction on international student intake. We must remember, UK has welcomed international students for decades, and is too significant as an economy contributor to be shut down. So it is up to us to stand and work together to make our voices heard loud and clear, and our impact felt far and beyond. We are doing this not just for ourselves as professional community within the international education and student accommodation sectors. We are doing this for the 680,000 international students studying in the UK and making our sectors a success that is today. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's been amazing.
Oh, thank you so
I
much.
wanted to cry.
Oh.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry about my
Whoa.
voice.
It's been just incredible. That's amazing. Incredible.
Thank you. Take a photo together.
Most amazing thing. I've done it all.
All right, everybody. We would like to say thank you, Susan Fang, for this amazing speech. Thank you so much. It was really, really inspirational. Thank you all. Before I start with the award ceremony, I would like to thank you all for your hard work, support, patience, and work ethic, and the passion you have shown working for or with Londonist DMC. You're all award winners in our eyes, and we appreciate you all. But some have gone above and beyond to meet their goals, and the team has decided to congratulate them tonight and give them a special award. Before starting to announce the categories, I'd like to invite the Managing Director and founder of Londonist DMC, Mr. Asim Ertürk, to the stage to present the awards to the winners. Sorry. Böyle durabilirsiniz. Buradan gelecek şeyler. All right, so let's announce the very first category and award of the night. The first one is going to be the Customer Service Icon. And there's going to be 3 winners for this award. The first one we would like to welcome on stage is Mustafa Özyıldız. Congratulations, Mustafa. The second award winner is Grishma Gamare. He's not here tonight, but we would like to send our regards to Grishma. And the third winner of Customer Service Icon Award is Umar bin Owais. I'm Grishma. Hello. Sorry. Okay, you can take it. All right, so we will be announcing the next category. Congratulations. Şöyle yere koyun. All right, the next award that I will be announcing. A lot of excitement. Great, it's amazing. So the next category is All-Star Sales, and we've got 2 winners for this. The first person who will be getting this award is Khaled Mataj. Congratulations, Khaled. And the second person who will be getting this award is Michael Sang. Congratulations to both of you. Now let's announce the next category. Top Performance Achiever. We have 3 people who've got this award. Let's announce the very first person, but they're not here unfortunately. The first person is Enes Su. So he's not here today because his wife is about to give birth. So we send our best wishes to him. The second person who has gotten this award is Richard Champkins. And the third person who will be getting the award for Top Performance Achiever is Neslihan Çalışkan. Congratulations, Enes Su, Richard Chamkins, and Neslihan Çalışkan. Amazing work. Thank you so much. All right, guys. All right. Moving on, the next category is for Rising Star Award. And we've got two amazing people who will be getting this award. First up is... Should we have drum rolls? Should we actually have drum rolls? Come on, guys. Come on, let's wake up. Drum rolls! Korhan Khaled! And the second person who will be getting the Rising Star Award is Farid Jafarlı. Congratulations to you both. Let's announce the next category. And that will be for Best Newcomer. We've got two amazing people again who we will be giving this award for. The first person who will be getting the Best Newcomer Award is Emine Kuşehir. And the second person who will be grabbing this award is Beypan. Safely made it here. Congratulations to both Best Newcomers. Congratulations to you both. All right, next up, let's announce the winners for this category. Innovation Award. We have two winners of the Innovation Award. Anybody who thinks they're going to be getting this award? Anyone? No? Oh, one person there. All right. Let's announce the first winner of this award. That is Rashid Aydoğdu. And the second person who will be grabbing this award is Radat Buhar. So many happy faces. Hard work definitely pays off, especially if you're a member of the Londonist DMC family. All right, the next category is Inspirational Achiever. Sorry, all right, we're going back. We've skipped one. Yedi de yapmak. Okay. All right. The next category is leadership excellence. And we've got 2 people who have gotten this award. The first person who will be getting the Leadership Excellence Award is Hakan Özdeğirmenci. And let's also invite the second person who will also be getting the Leadership Excellence Award. This will be Uğur Kiralıoğlu. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, next category is Best Networker, and this time we only have one winner. Any guesses? Any guesses? Okay, Best Networker is Adnan Ali. Sorry, guys. Okay, we just had a bit of a problem with the microphone right there. Apologies for that. If your ears are still working, I will be announcing the next category, which is the Longevity Award. We have 2, again, amazing ladies who we will be giving this award to. First up, the first winner of Longevity Award is Dinara Süleymanova! And following that, it will be Merve Siracı. Let's have Merve up on stage. Thank you, ladies. Emotional moments right here. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Okay, we have 3 more categories to announce. So let's announce the winners for Inspirational Achiever. 2 winners for this one. And the first person I'd love to have on stage and to give them award is Umang Gandecha! Woo! Wow, amazing. And the second person who will be getting the Inspirational Achiever Award is, can we have drum rolls? Come on, people, drum rolls! It's Robert S. Congratulations, Umang and Robert. Okay, 2 more categories to announce. Shall we announce the next one? So that's going for creative solutions, and there will be 3 winners of this award. First up, may I please welcome Bianca Du on stage. Congratulations, Bianca. Congratulations, Bianca. And the second person who will be getting this award is Melissa Gündoğdu. Come and join us on the stage. And final but not least is Kübra Aslan Benzer. Lucky Asim Bey with all these beautiful ladies on stage. Our Creative Solutions Award winners here with us on stage, Bianca, Melissa, and Kübra. Well done, ladies. Final category is going to be only one person who gets this award. Okay, so the award for Team Player of the Year has been voted by every Sang. Sichan Sang. Can I please have Elena Solomonova on stage? The next partner I would like to invite is Alper Tunçer. Mr. Alper Tunçer. Mr. Alper Tunçer is not here from what I can see, so let's have Ender Can Özdemir. Ender Can Özdemir. Okay, so next up is going to be Fidan Ahmet Paksoy. Do we have Fidan? Okay, so can we please have Paria Pari Safar on stage, please? Ender Can Özdemir, I have already said. Fidan Ahmet Paksoy, I guess they're not here, so let's move on. The next partner we'd like to thank is Dilara Levent Demirci. Oh no, Mr. Umang Bey, please wait here. All right, so there is one final present I would like to announce from Umang, Dinara, and the whole Londonist DMC team. This is a surprise for their amazing boss, managing director and founder, Mr. Asim Ertürk. Well, he's not here, so I guess the team will surprise him later on. Okay, thank you so much, Umang and Dinara. Whew, that was long, wasn't it? Okay, I think we deserve a bit of fun, don't we? How about some music? I say yes. Next up, we have a musician of rare talent whose energy transcends music. Her talent shines through many genres of music, so let's give it up for Dilek Saad Erdoğan and her amazing musical band. So, everyone in the Londonist DMC team, Dinara and Umang have a surprise for you. This is a surprise gift, and they will like to give it to you right now.
Yeah. Is it blue label? I think, can you hear me? Where is my aşkım? My aşkım, my love, please come here. No, he said the yenge. Fulya Hanım, please. Ceyhun Bey, rakıyı da alıp gelebiliriz. Al aşkım sana. Every successful man, there's a one lady behind it, but I have two ladies. One Fulya Hanım, she's the director of Turkey, and then two actually. Dinara Süleymanova. Tom Jones, I did say today, honestly, the woman's gonna save the world. Do you see that I start to talk like you? The woman is gonna save the world. Not because I have a daughter. Yes, I have a daughter. The best thing happened to me. Actually, she was Ada Yıldız. I don't know if she's still sleeping or she's still there. Ada Yıldız. Yıldız Star is my mom.
Anne, seviyorum. Seviyorum. Çok seviyorum.
She loves you too. Thank you. I'm going to cry a little bit and then drink and then play and then dance. Hadi. Teşekkür ederim. Her şey için. Hadi beyler. Should I stay, sing or dance? No? Okay. Yes.
Next up is a musical break.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, last, my babies come along. My lonely days are over. Well, life is like a song. Oh, well, last, the skies above are blue. My heart is wrapped in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to. A dream that I can call my own. I found a tree to press my cheek to. A dream that I never know. Oh, you smile, you smile. Then the spell was cast. When here we are in heaven, for you Oh, I found a dream to cheat to. What dream that I can't call my own. I found a tree to press my cheek to. What true love never know. You smile, then the spell was cast. When here we are in heaven, for you are mine. Well, rest. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We're gonna dance and shake a little. So if you're ready, who doesn't love Shaka Khan? Yeah? All right. Captain and Foolsley, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, I didn't know it was love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. Now I'm flying to the stars. Hope this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you, it's been so long. You knew just what I would do when I heard your song. You filled my heart with your bliss, you gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist, I needed someone. Now we're flying to the stars, hope this night will last for Londonist, are you ready? No, 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 when nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. When nobody loves me better than you.